Hi, good evening, everybody. I just wanted to record a very quick video to kind of go through the general steps I would take um, on a Sunday evening to prepare for the market opening. So this is all general, and I'm sure you pick up one or two lessons from this. And so the first thing I do is on a clean chart. I like to leave my chart clean. I just start off with just a currency pair. I usually have about, I don't know how many are these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 general currency pairs to look at. Very quickly, this doesn't take me too much time because I've got some tools to help me do this. Now, the first thing I need to do is to find out where my support and resistance levels are on this currency pair, and to see if there are any opportunities on this for either bounce backs or breakouts and the like. And so traditionally what I would have done then is to start drawing lines. So I'd have just drawn that line there, draw that line there. So those are levels that I've actually held at some time or the other. That level there, that level there, Now the challenge with this is I've got to do this for every currency pair. So let me just change the currency pair now, and you can see I've got to do the lines all over again. But in reality, I don't do this. I just use the 5TT support resistance lines. That's it here. And I want to show the major lines and the near-term lines. Okay. And so what that does is it automatically draws all the major lines for me, the solid lines being the major weekly lines, and the broken lines are the daily support resistance lines. So let's just go through this. So I've got some levels on the GBP USD, and if you see, if I change the currency pair, it automatically draws the lines for me on the next one. So if I go to Euro NZD, again a new set of lines are drawn. So just makes life easy for me. So let's go back to Euro USD. And now the next thing I'll then do is, what system am I going to look at to see if there are any opportunities for me as the markets open today? And the first one to look at will be the 5TT candle reversal system, which is based on candle reversal, price reversal points. So on the 5TT candle reversal systems, I want to show the pin bars, I want to show dojis, I want to show engulfing bars, and I want to show flags. And I'll just OK it. Now, the key thing here really is I'm only looking at opportunities around this last candle here. And remember, this was the last candle on the daily time frame, the last candle on the previous day, and in this case is Friday. So when the market closed on Friday, this was the price action for the whole day on Friday. So I want to be looking at this candle here relative to every other thing that has happened in the past. But this is where the action should I should take my cue of what to do Sunday night, Monday, and throughout the week. Okay, so on Euro USD, we can see that there is no setup yet. We can see in previous days and weeks we had setups, but right now there is no setup. We'll come back tomorrow morning to just check, but right now there is no setup on this. So GBP USD, no setup. Euro JPY, no setup, but we can just see what price is doing on support resistance lines. On the GBP JPY, we saw on Thursday that there was a long tail bar, so a pin bar, and it was bearish, and we went about 180 pips before price closed up here but still below the entry point. So this would have been some profitable trades, but just notice how price hit that level of support and bounced, which means it's held. And what number is there? Is a major T line 1, and you can see here as well that line held there, so it's a strong line as it were. Euro AUD, again, no opportunity showing up, but just watch what's happening here. Price just keeps hitting this level and not really doing anything. So between these two levels here, price not doing much. GBP AUD, similar, nothing really. Euro CAD, this will finally probably be a bearish tail bar. We can see, but just bear this in mind that this level here has held a few times. So it's held here, it held there, reversed back, then got broken, then price retested it, pushed to the upside. So if you're taking a trade, just be aware of this level here, that price might bounce back. Right, GBP CAD, again, nothing really there. Euro NZD, nothing really there. GBP NZD. So you can see how quickly I'm having to filter through this with the help of these tools. Nothing there. GBP CHF, this was again on Thursday and Friday, some action. USD JPY, nothing here. AUD USD, nothing again showing me, but we can see that price has broken this level of support and then pushed back up slightly and just hovering about there. So let's see what price does in the coming week. So bear that in mind. This might be one to watch. USD CAD, we can see that there is this at this level here, this reversal candle set up here, but price again is sitting on a level of support. So just keep an eye on this and see how this develops. NZD USD, nothing really. Euro CHF, I don't trade this because it's a very short the ATR on the Euro CHF is very, very small. And Euro GBP, again, nothing really to show on this. There is an indicator that again I will add to this that just helps in checking things out for me, and that indicator is one of my indicators I call trade information. Now, nothing to set up on this, just drop it on the chart, and what it does is it drops and prints out these comments on the chart. So it gives me the range today, which is the range of the current bar, and the ATR of this pair, 21-day ATR, the current ATR versus the ATR current versus the current day's range, the pip value, the spread, so 2.5. So this just prints out clearly on this. So if we go back to that Euro CHF, we can see the spread is 3.9, but watch the ATR, only 68 pips, so very, very small movement, average movement on this compared to something like GBP JPY, where the ATR is 162, or the GBP NZD is 165. GBP USD ATR is 143. So when you then see a currency pair just give you 68, I tend not to spend too much time on that currency pair. Okay, so not much on the 5TT candle reversal. There was one that we have to keep an eye on, which is I believe is the USD CAD. Yeah, we should keep an eye on this to see how this develops. Okay, so that's it on the USD CAD. Bear in mind as well, we have the gap that we should be open to see some trades once the market opens today. But right now I have the gap indicator already installed on this. So once there are opportunities showing up on any of these currency pairs on gap, I'm in on it now. And when you look at what I mean by that is I do have the gap indicator set up on USD JPY, GBP USD. So all the currency pairs have got a gap indicator set up. Gap. So once there is an opportunity, I will get the alert. So all these are set up on individual charts, both the indicator and the auto trader. And in the morning, I will be following the ER exchange breakout system, which on Friday gave us two opportunities, Euro AUD and GBP AUD. So the first opportunity would have been a losing buy trade, but a very nice sell trade which covered all the losses on that. And Euro AUD, so something similar as well. That might not have entered, but even if it did, would have recovered the losses on this. But just check out how price also hit that level there and bounced back. And that's an empty line 9. So that's line 9, which means it's been there for probably weeks. That line has been, and just check out how many times price has touched there and bounced. So it touched there and bounced there. The previous day, that day, that day, that day. So how many bounces have we had of that line? That day there. So it broke, retested, and continued to push up. So since it broke on that 2nd of February, it has actually not closed below that level. That's quite interesting. Okay, let's now discuss the risk management tool. That's this one here, and how to actually use it. I'll just show you as an example how to use this. And so if we go to that opportunity that we looked at that could set up on the USD card, so this one here, so let's just assume that this is going to be a valid setup, which is a reversal, a short reversal for a sell opportunity. So in this case here, the entry will probably 5 pips below that. So it is USD card. So risk management, the account currency, let's just say this account is USD, and the account balance says 10,000, and I want to risk only 1% of the account. The currency pair in this case is USD card. So that will be USD CAD. Yeah. And it says, does the currency pair contain a JPY? And in this case, the currency pair is a USD and the card. And so the answer to that is no. But if that was a USD JPY, then the answer to this will be a yes. Yeah. But here it is not. So it's USD card, and the answer is a no. Okay, so now I've got to determine where my entry price is, my stop loss price will be, and where my target price will be. So as a simple example, so let's say our entry will be 5 pips below the low, and the low in this case is 1.25595. So that will be 1.2554. But you notice that that is very close to a round number, so I will probably go down a bit, which makes it 1.2548. So I'll go 1.2548, which will be 1.2548. 1.2548. So this is where I will want to enter this trade, just in case price bounces here and doesn't continue downwards. But we've seen this move up here, and then this is a reversal setup. Price will probably move to the downside, even if it's for a short time. Okay, so that's 1.2548. Where is our risk management tool? 1.2548, 1.2548. And our stop loss in this case, and that is a sell trades. Our stop loss will be my best place to put a stop loss. We can see that this level is a strong level. Now ideally my stop loss should be above this level here, but if you notice, this is a very wide stop loss, which is okay. But if you notice, the ATR on this is only 86. So within a day, this pair typically goes only 86 points. So the most conservative area to put this stop loss is at this point here, which will be how many pips? About 138 pips. So let's say we place the stop loss at 5 pips above the high. That will be 1.2689. 1.2689. 1.2689. Yeah. And then the target price, we want to make it at least, one to 1.5. So that will be from here is 141. 141 times 1.5 will give me 211. So 211, my price will be 211. 1.23362. 1.23362. 1.23362. 1.23362. So we can see now that in this case is when you add all the stop loss and all the spread and the pip value, we can see in this case that our risk to reward is 1.35, and the system now tells me I should use only a 0.08 lot size to trade. So when I open the trade, in this case, when I'm ready to go on this trade, when I choose to open a trade, I will have to type in 0.08 here and put all my stop loss, take profit, and then I'll buy at market when the market opens. Okay, so that's how I will use the risk management tool. If you have any questions about how to use this, just send me an email or reach out to me, and I'll be pleased to support you. All right. Until next time, take care, and I wish you the best. Cheers.